traveled by the sweet strain of deep laughter with the people I love. Age is a gift, and yet there are still those extremists who only devalue our wisdom and dismiss our experience. They want to destroy the structures that help us all thrive, threatening the social security we have earned. Profiteering from medicines, standing in the way of progress that could help people of all ages. Donald Trump supported ending Medicare as we know it. He came one vote away from repealing the Affordable Care Act, which would have raised drug prices by hundreds of dollars a year, and he repeatedly sabotaged the law. He wants to cut Social Security to give more tax breaks to his billionaire friends. Make no mistake, Donald Trump is dangerous to our livelihoods, to our security, and the future of our country. We simply cannot let him win. We cannot wake up on November 6th like we did in 2016, terrified of the future ahead of us, thinking, oh my God, what just happened? What are we going to do now? But this isn't about stopping an extremist. And this election is most certainly not about age. Joe and that other guy are essentially the same age. Let's not be fooled. But what this election is about, it's about the character of the person leading our country. It's about finishing the job we started. Joe Biden is a healthy, wise, 81-year-old, ready and willing to work for you every day to make our future better. Since my husband Joe took office, we have achieved so much. Look at what he's done. Just like Barb said, he capped insulin at $35 per month for seniors. And for the first time in history, he made sure Medicare can negotiate drug prices directly, something that presidents have been trying to do for decades. He strengthened the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid, bringing the uninsured rate lower than any other president has. Under his leadership, the financial outlook for Medicare is improving, and he's accomplished so much more, making child care more affordable, working to expand access to maternal health services, appointing Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court, and leading the world once again through diplomacy. When Joe and Kamala are reelected, we will continue their medications, ensuring everyone can age with dignity, building a better future for our children and our grandchildren. You see, Joe isn't one of the most effective presidents of our lives in spite of his age, but because of it. He knows how to bring people together and get bills passed because he's been doing it for decades. He knows how to work with people who disagree with him because he's seen and shaped how change happens. And he's not the only one who understands that. All of us here today helped transform our communities over the course of our lives, too. We've celebrated victories that once seemed impossible, but we've also seen how progress can be torn from our grasp. Roe, voting rights, health care support, protections from discrimination. We will not go back. We will not sit by while our freedoms and our democracy crumble around us. We will not allow Trump to appoint more extremist Supreme Court justices. We all, and I know you're going to do it, we will vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and we will win. You know, I now have an appreciation for the word grandma, but since the grandkids already had another grandma on the other side of the family, they call me Nana. And something about it just fits. So I hope that Nana gives them, you know, that name gives them the same sense of unconditional love and warmth and safety that my grandparents gave to me. But it's different, too. My own unique way of stepping into this role. Nana, mom, teacher, first lady, senior, sister, mentor, friend. These titles are glimmers of the extraordinary life that I've been lucky enough to lead. Together, they add up to more, not less. More wisdom, more grit, more fortitude, perspective, and perseverance, dedication and determination. So yes, seniors are going to vote in the election this November. But we're also going to bring the experience of our years to meet this moment as if our rights are at risk, because they are. As if our democracy is on the line, because it is. And we're going to talk to our friends and our family, and we're going to tell them why this election is so important. Tell them what's at stake. Sign up for phone banks and canvassing shifts. Donate what we can. No, we cannot be defined by a number. And when people underestimate us, they do it at their own risk. Let's show what these years can do by working every day from now until the polls close, by electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, by deciding the future we want and the future we need. And seniors, when we do, nothing and no one will stand in our way. Thank you.